He never asked questions, but somehow he knew everything. I don't cry in front of people. Not my friends. Not my family. Not even when my dad left, and everyone acted like it was just another Tuesday. I learned early if you stay quiet long enough, people stop asking. So I mastered silence. There's this small bookstore near my college. Nothing aesthetic or Instagram worthy. Just dusty shelves, that old paper smell, and a bell that rings every time someone walks in. I started going there after class, not because I loved reading, but because no one talked to me. Or at least that's what I thought. The first time I noticed him, he didn't say a word. He was behind the counter, flipping through a book like I didn't exist. And I liked that. No fake smiles. No how are you? That no one really means. A week later, something changed. I went to my usual corner, the one near the cracked window, and found a book already placed there. I hadn't seen it before. I almost ignored it, but something about it felt intentional. So I opened it. Inside, one line was underlined. You don't have to say anything for someone to understand you. I froze. Because that was exactly what I needed to hear that day. But I didn't ask questions. I never do. It kept happening. Every few days, a new book would appear in my spot. Different authors, different stories, but always one line underlined. One line that felt personal, like someone had been listening to everything I never said. One day, I came in after a really bad fight at home. The kind where words don't just hurt, they stay. I didn't even pretend to look at shelves. I just sat there, staring at nothing. And there it was again. A book. Waiting. My hands were shaking when I opened it. This time the line said, "You are allowed to outgrow the people who taught you how to shrink." That was it. I broke. Right there in the corner of that quiet bookstore, I cried for the first time in months. And for the first time, I didn't feel embarrassed. Because somehow I knew. Whoever left that book already understood. The next day, I stayed a little longer. Long enough to walk up to the counter. Long enough to finally look at him. "Did you?" I paused, already wanting to take it back. He looked up. Not surprised. Not awkward. Just calm. Like he'd been waiting. "You don't have to say it," he said softly. And I swear something inside me finally let go. "I read a lot," he added like it was nothing. "And sometimes, people look like the pages I've seen before." I didn't know what to say to that. So I didn't. And for once, silence didn't feel empty. I still go to that bookstore. He still leaves books sometimes. Not always. Not every day. But enough. Enough to remind me that being understood doesn't always come from words. Sometimes, it comes from someone who notices the things you hide the most. And maybe that's what healing looks like. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just someone who reads your silence and stays anyway.